ticket to traveling man, I'm switching to pivot. Why would I talk about it when I live it out?
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And with
the shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing Jones. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Cowboys under head coach Mike McCarthy. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And what a game he is coming off of.
Oh, unbelievable.
Absolutely. And you know how much I love the history of the game. He broke a record held by the Dutchman, Norm Van Brocklin, right? You got to go all the way back to 1951. And he threw for 554 yards in that game. And later, won a championship as a quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles in 1960.
And now that record has been set anew. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Play action. Now it's Lance. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Cowboys at 6-3 on the year. And they come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Go eat.
Second and 10. Motion man is Schwartz. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Lance. Under pressure, and down he goes. 3rd and 20. To throw, it's Lance. Here's a diving catch right side. Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And they'll go for it. Lance. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Great.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Working from the gun, Lance. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Lance now on first down. Rolling to his left. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he will go down, a Cowboy sack. Damone Clark with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. They bring their punter out there now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This will be fielded at the 17. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them. But go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Motion man is Schwartz. Lance now on first down. Over the middle, it's complete. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Here's Lance. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it looking at 4th and less than a yard. They'll try and run for it. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And as a result, possession switches hands. Now Jones. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Damone Clark able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Micah Parsons just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. Operating from the gun, Jones. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, he kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Off play action. Here's Hooker. They got his man. Complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb. 79 yards. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. But if you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes, he just takes off and goes. And I think that's what we just saw there.
But now this offense comes back out onto the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. A run there on 1st down gets 3 up to the 28.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. On 2nd down, Cook runs through the contact.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He'll hit Jackson complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones, a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Jones repeated the last play, going to Mechie here. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
Okay, here we go.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. He needed 2. He only got 1. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Now this throw caught left side, and he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Motion man is Schwartz. On 1st and 10, Hooker. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
I'm saying money.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Looking to throw. Hooker. He'll buy some time right. His pass caught at the 4. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Let's go now.
Motion man is Schwartz. 3rd and goal. Here's Hooker. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Boy, it's such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll go for it. Hooker. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Anthony Schwartz in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-0. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Half jumbo, half jumbo.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we reach halftime. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter.
Ready, ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being... Second and right at a yard. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And they're going to speed things up here. Right back to him on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Hooker now off play action. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They go play action. Here's Hooker. That is caught. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And a big 32-yard play on third. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Hooker. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Motion man is Schwartz. 2nd and 10. Hooker back to the air. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
3rd down. Hooker looks to throw it. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Hooker going to try and throw for it. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing Jones. This ball caught by Mechie. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Jones on 1st and 10. That's caught by Howard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. Short pass to Howard, and he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A 6-yard pickup.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Throwing, Hooker. They'll roll him out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
On 4th down, Hooker. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they get 5 there on 4th and 3.
18 Rattler.
Hooker's going to throw it. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Hooker to the air yet again. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
I called you 3 times yesterday, though.
Here's Hooker to throw it. Out to his left.
2 times.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Got nothing.
It's Deontay Banks.
That's what we have.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles.
I did get one call from you, Snuggle Bunny.
So this thing not done
No,
yet.
because over the second call,
This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it
it
and got
rang,
an
and it was
interception
like,
and handed the ball back to their offense. And
Oh,
what you
no.
wonder about
That's probably
is the
the
team
one
that
I
just
didn't
threw
get
that
then.
interception. They've got to be careful
The
about
one that you
developing a sense
ignored?
of complacency and
Who
thinking this
said
game
I
is over.
ignored?
They start the drive with Cook.
he was giving
And he
rings.
is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's the blame game when it's the black.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch. Back now
you said be prepared for that.
Yeah.
Their guys trail
It's always
quarter number 4.
Nah, fuck all that. Them shit you don't prepare for.
And the Cowboys pressure gets
deal
there
with
this
it.
time
I
for
really
the
don't
sack.
Who wants to?
So they take the flag and the
Hey,
yardage that
big
comes with it.
playing that's the color of your skin.
Automatic first down. Flick right, flick right, flick right.
Nobody, but it happens. So here we are.
Fuck
I'm
all
trying to figure
that.
out why I was ignored. And we keep kind of not addressing
On
it.
1st and 10, Jones. That's caught by
Oh,
Jackson.
okay.
Again, I told you I didn't ignore you. I said there must have been a call that didn't come through. You're not listening.
2nd and 2.
No, I'm only hearing what I want
2
to hear.
yards
Hey,
to go.
not
second
listening.
down.
I'm listening. I'm only hearing what I want to
Play
hear.
action.
Nah.
Jones.
Listening to
And
you.
he drops it in.
Not listening.
And their struggles
I'm
continue
listening.
here.
However you cut it, it's not listening.
There hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback
Don't matter.
to receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same
But I want to hear.
page. Quarterback and
That's nothing new.
receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board.
Jones
Okay.
in trouble here, and down he goes.
I really don't want nothing.
DeMo
Well,
Clark
we here now,
getting
so.
him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Guys
That's
with
right.
his talent in the pocket aren't
That's
supposed
right.
to be getting hit
Literally
like
not
this,
doing
and you know
anything.
an intense
I don't give a shit.
conversation
We here now.
with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might
Be
not
sick.
be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Oh, wait. Thank you.
Oh, and a
Why are you
bad
up so
throw
early?
there. It's
I'm always up early.
intercepted.
No, you're
Picked
not.
off by Greg Newsome.
What can I say? What do they call it? An early riser.
Right at the
No,
50.
you're not.
These struggles continue here offensively.
Man,
Still
that's your
nothing for
opinion.
them on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
Yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all. Dare I say? It looks like it got left behind in
You know what they say? The early bird gets the worm.
You were waiting for that.
Probably should have left it in my back pocket, too.
Well played.
That's it. There's no more to that saying. There's no more to that saying. Unless Georgetown got their own.
Off looking right. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 46 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described.
They have this event at Metro Bar on my high school reunion.
A great play there.
Oh.
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
Okay.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it is
Giving it out.
28-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
Mm.
And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone.
What'd you say, Kate?
Out is the kickoff unit as they
What
run
did you
up
say?
and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen a lopsided contests.
I told you that one down though. Remember?
Both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see this.
Did I tell a lie? Just because you love the uniform. Did I tell a lie?
Well, it's obvious, but I can't help but say it here. It's never good when the opposing defense has more sacks than you have points. The win seems likely, but this defense is still playing for something here. They see that 0 on the scoreboard, and they don't want that to change.
He finds Howard complete.
I've been seeing them get people. They just got somebody. The other day.
reads man
A few days ago.
on the corner route.
Yeah, that's not your mommy.
Use a good head fake, work him inside, and then they'll get them on their back
It's not.
or on their
Yeah,
hip
both of them.
and keep them away from the football.
But you just called her.
Pass taken in by his
Oh,
big tight
Okay,
end.
then.
He'll be taken down, but he does have
I'm on the phone. Be
first
quiet.
down yardage.
Hello.
No reason
Yeah.
not to try
So
it
they-
after they do indeed convert
so they
on
are.
fourth.
So they are out to get you.
I'm not going
Now Jones.
so early.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty
Man,
indicative of the way this
They
one's going.
all the dudes said. So they pushed the lady to the
Trials and
ground.
tribulations of being a quarterback in this league.
Excessive
It's tough. It's
force, and
gotta
the
be
guy
worked
said,
on.
"Hey, you know that's a lady. What we doing?"
I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
Jones
And then they turned to him. They turned to him, grabbed him, and started beating him.
As that moves him past Hall of Famer Michael Strahan, who
Leave
finished
that
his
alone.
career with 141.5. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Hello?
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit.
And I don't came with the evidence about her boys in blue. Cause she love you. I mean, not any uniform. that blue uniform just do something for her. Like I'm surprised you don't be a police officer convention.
Desperation time
You
now.
can't just roll up on.
Incomplete.
Can't just go to them. This is not a part.
Let's check in with our
I mean, I'm pretty sure.
They'll accept that penalty.
And
They'll
I'm
force the football up the field.
The convention would just be like, "Hey, yo, I'm here." You know, like,
I'm pretty sure they'll let you. I'm pretty sure they'll let you in.
Now
Yeah.
Jones throwing on first down.
I'm pretty sure.
He'll be hit as he
Like they'd be like, "Oh yeah, she love us. Like let her up in here."
Line of scrimmage again, the 37 as
pretty
they
sure they're
line
gonna be
up
like,
2nd and 10.
not like us. It doesn't look like.
Throwing again, Jones, and he will go
I don't
down.
want to hit you with the. I don't want to hit you with the Kendrick.
Damone Clark
Real.
in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
They
So
they
it's
still
our home
talking
team
about. They still
possession.
dragging your man
Football as
Drake
we
over
come
that
back.
shit.
They face a 3rd down now.
They
as they
dragged
try
him.
to find a late score.
They dragged him at the ESPYs. What's her name? Venus.
Yeah.
Looking to throw.
It was
Jones.
a little football to try to do
And they
something.
got it once again.
I mean, we don't really know if she did it or not because of the dress. Because I was like, is she doing it? I mean, it looked like it. The knees moving. The knees moving. You know, the knees is moving. So, but
We don't really know.
yeah, we don't know. No.
For 25.
And then somebody in the comments though, people wild as shit. They gonna say, why when they said that they went to, what did they say? They went to Ocho Cinco, and that was clearly Terrell Owens. I was like, hey yo, these niggas wildin'. With Taraji, right?
Real disrespectful. Yeah, that. Okay, so I don't know. I think the part is on the right place.
What did he say?
Oh, you got to that. Like,
Because I heard that I saw that she responded. Yeah, I saw she responded, but I didn't know what he did.
So, you didn't see the news? Oh, so they had Steve Lee and his family, kind of move, keep some seats that were more prime, if you get that.
Okay.
Better seats than what they would originally have because of who he is. He's not, at first he didn't want to comply because he's always had this, it's not about me lose type of thing. He ended up moving. She was making a joke about the young guy who actually looks like he's dumbass old. They be like, come here, let's talk about the recipe. Yada yada yada. But the same kind of keep lead, and in the midst of realizing that she had mixed up the wrong creators, she kind of gave him a rating, 2 out of 10, whatever, and then gave him a rose because he was, because of his high rating. Lee left the rose on the floor.
And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown.
Like he left
The
it on the
kickoff
property.
team on the field now as they will send
And
this one
people
away.
just went apeshit. They tried to say that his wife didn't like
This will be a
Taraji with her man,
touchback, so they'll bring
and
it out to the
that
25.
he had a disrespect
This
on him, just
offense
to jump,
back
blah, blah,
out
blah.
and set to go
And
for
he
their
went
next
on his
drive.
platform to say,
And let's face it,
no,
this drive
here's
is
a
not going to have
couple
any
things.
bearing on this game,
One,
but it's kind of important
never
for one
been in
reason,
a
isn't
spot
it?
with y'all. I say y'all all the
You gotta
time.
get points.
I'm just out here doing my thing. God is love. Like that's his whole movement. I didn't want to move naturally. I moved.
This has been a run, to put it mildly, for him, and after this
He
one's
rated
done,
me cool.
you just feel like in the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
So I love it. It's not a big deal. Like, y'all making a whole bunch of stuff out of it.
Right.
And that's like that. I mean, it's a little bit longer, but that was just what I said. Then Taraji responded to his response.
That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Jones on first down. And that one complete to Hodgins. And that's good for a pickup
It was
of
really
10
done
yards.
for
And
me,
that'll
but
leave him with a second and just a few inches
I respect
left.
his movement. To me, he's been pretty consistent in his conversation, like
And his foolery.
in his but you know how sometimes you kind of like get out of character for a second or
Like your
It's
man.
actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them.
He's
But
been
they
very
blanketed
much
the field
the
the entire
same level
game
of
using a
person,
variety of coverages.
no matter kind of the situations he's been in, around, or whatever. So, like, okay, and I think Taraji, I think he just got bigger than it needed to be. And Taraji has been in some different stuff and just wanted that moment. Because I felt like she didn't need to come back and say nothing. But it's also like, let's keep talking about it type of thing. So, I was like, all right, well, you got to do like that. But it was, to me, it was silly. Like, okay. They want to be, everybody want to have a beef war now. Everybody want to kind of go back and forth.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
She's been in some controversy, bro, this year.
Point after, right down the
Yeah,
middle.
she's been in some
And
shit
that'll
this
cut the
year.
lead down a bit to
I mean, she
28.
still got 5 months left. I ain't saying it was bad. I mean, I ain't saying she was wrong for the shit.
And it was all capped
You know.
off by a John
Oh,
Mechie
5 months left for
touchdown
what?
reception.
In the year for some more stuff for her.
Oh, okay. I was like, dang.
That'll be a little
I
too
think,
hot
but you
to
know what?
handle
I
as
think
it will
she
skip
did
through the end zone.
She started
for a
putting her name
touchback
back out
here.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Because all her latest stuff, she been crying about being underpaid and not appreciated. And now a lot of roles and stuff really aren't turning her way. After that last scene she pulled for the color purple,
He's going to rifle one
you
deep
haven't
left
really
side.
seen her coming up on the
That's
scene for
caught
nothing.
inside the 20.
Correct.
And they are going to score.
So it's like, and they people were like consoling her and rubbing her, but you're,
Boy, he has been
I
fun
don't
to
know,
watch
and I know
throwing
it's
the
hard because you
football
want
in
to
this
stand
one.
up for
It's
your
certainly
rights,
not fun
and
for that
but
defense,
you're
though, Charles. Now up
on
to
a black
4
pad,
touchdown
right?
passes
But you are
in this
doing
ball
publicity.
game.
You are doing, so it is very much stunt mentality.
Because he has absolutely carved up the secondary.
And you want to go up against Oprah and PK who and all this other stuff when nobody else is saying it.
They're going to keep it on the ground.
Not saying that that's right. What's your opinion? I'm not saying that follow everyone else, but I'm very much so read the room, I guess. It just wasn't looking strong for you in that case. Your hairline is not doing well.
Whoa. Oh, I'm like, hold on. Whoa. Calm down. That's more so like a cheap shot for me. When you say hairline, like hairline, I was like, Jesus.
Oh, no. I was like, you calling her for Eddie. Not a food. For products in stores.
But it
Yeah,
looks
I'm
like
listening
one of
to
the
you all.
DBs
I'm like,
has
oh,
it.
where did I
Fourth
go? I
quarter,
said,
it
hairline.
looked like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, couldn't get
I'm
it.
like, damn. Welcome to the dark side.
I'm not going, what is his name? I'm not going LeBron James.
Right, that's what I was on. Like, God damn.
They do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the
What, you hungry?
coaches tell us, well, when you score on special
All right, so why you asking me I'm almost done then?
the game, I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So this one will end in a victory. For
Oh,
the
so it's
Dallas
all about you.
Cowboys.